Yo, it's time to get it right. This is a show that's not about stats, not about numbers, it's about facts. Facts. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Let's Get It Right. I'm your boy Jonathan, the Juice Man Presley, and I got my man Alex Mans with me.
Hey, and then we got someone else in the studio here.
We
Special guest.
We got one half of the scumbags, A-Dot in the building. What's up?
Sir, what's going on with y'all?
Dot your face, dot your
on the face, dot you on your
Dot
body,
your
nasty to
toenail.
kiss you.
all that nasty ass shit. Okay. You see, he got the Raiders hat on.
oh, garbage ass.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he speak nasty.
Oh,
We
garbage
gonna get into
ass.
it.
The
We
black
gonna
hole.
get into
Yeah,
it.
we're gonna get into
Black
it.
hole.
Little trash.
Listen though, real quick, we do have to. I like to give like a moment of silence for some people that passed away. So can we do rest in peace for Chadwick Boseman,
Wakanda forever.
Clifford Robinson,
I know. Go ahead. Don't be
Yeah.
don't be ashamed to represent.
hey Lou Olson, and the big John Thompson out of Georgetown University. Actually got to watch a lot of his games, man. So real quick, just a moment, real quick. All right, man. Now to it. Let's get to it because we got special guests.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
hyped up. First time on my show. I got to bring him in right. This is Let's Get It Right.
That's what I'm saying.
This
That's
what
what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So in case you don't know, we do sports and culture nonstop because I don't think the two should ever be separated.
Never.
And it's crazy because right now the NBA is full of it. It's everywhere we look, right? So before we get into the infamous NBA boycott, right? How people feel about that. Before we get in all that, let me put this question out there. I want both you guys' answers, okay? Hey, Dot, you can go first, all right? So I hear people talking about, we use sports as a way to get away from things. It's a way to like get away from politics, get away from the struggles of the world, get away from, the 9 to 5, get away from like my kids, daddy, get away from all that.
Yeah,
Get away from my wife, like, hey, brother, like, let's watch the game.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, all that's going on. So let me get y'all opinions on what's your opinion on that?
This might be an unpopular opinion, but I really don't want to see it.
You don't want to see
Not
it?
in the because like you said, man, I'm trying to get away from the politics and all, the bullshit. I just want to watch some sports. Now I can't knock them for trying to voice their own opinions. You feel me? But for me, I don't want to hear that.
Okay, I say I don't want to see it, don't want to hear it. I'm here to watch the game.
Right.
What's up, man?
I think it all started with the when the Rockets dude tweeted "Free Hong Kong."
Oh.
Right. That's when you already have then half the fans kind of split.
Politics went straight
Yeah,
into it.
Politics went straight into it, and then it's never kind of recovered in a sense from that. I think I think it is good to get the message out there, to spread awareness, to have these meaningful conversations with communities and players and owners and whatnot. But I'm not saying I'm getting tired of it, but let's take a step back, let's breathe a little bit.
And okay. So I hear what both y'all saying. For 1 second, you alluded to, the separation. So one thing I hear about the ratings being down and so forth. I was looking at this report, or hearing this report, I should say, the other day, and they're talking about that the TV overall is 19% down this year alone, right? NBA is down 26%. So how bad really are their ratings, or is just part of the function of just nobody watching TV so much, all right? And then two, we have to remember that they're still human beings, right?
Right.
And like 2020 is not like 2010, 2000, 1995. None of that is the same, And we have to. I feel like yes, the world, the climate of the world right now is very, very, very much political. Everywhere you look, and yes, it'd be nice to have NBA maybe not talk about it, but NBA has always been a culture sport.
Right.
Like, it's always been a culture sport. We got football coming up. You think they're gonna be doing that in football?
They're painting stuff in the end zone this year. I know that.
Okay.
And racism, and it takes all of us. They're kind of like the NBA with their sayings on the back of the jerseys.
Okay.
I think now stadiums have the option to select, one of 4 or 5 sayings to just paint in the end zone. Okay. So you'd have Raiders, and under that it takes all of us, right? Then on the other end, Oakland and race. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
right.
there'd be that dynamic going on.
What do you think?
The what?
You think football? You think it's gonna be like that in football? Because I feel like football.
Not as not as big as it is in the
Not as prevalent, right?
Here, go on.
You see what goes on with the NFL, how they just kind of try to avoid most situations with the whole Colin Kaepernick thing. They didn't really.
Right. Yeah.
It wasn't on his side with it, you know.
Right.
It was against it. So I don't know. I don't think it'd be as big as it is in NBA.
But see,
And the NFL ratings are higher anyways because the NBA, it's either you have LeBron James or you don't. You
Right.
have Steph Curry or you don't. You have, James Harden or you don't. Right? So you have, all these really good teams, Boston, Toronto, Miami, right, who have these great-ass players. And you have the garbage-ass Bulls,
Right.
who,
Still feeling,
who we're still trying
still on
to
a
figure
schedule,
out,
yeah.
we're still trying to figure out what the hell we're doing.
Yeah, you're right.
And, it's...
That makes sense. Like they got too much watered down teams because you look at let's go college football real quick. Like I'm an Alabama fan.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to see Troy 5 times in your schedule. I don't want to see. Nobody wants to watch them garbage teams. So when you do basketball, when you got half the league is not very competitive, like it's going to drown your ratings. So
Do they count streams in there?
I don't know. I don't know if they really count streams. I know the only place I've seen count streams is UFC. They get their fights however they can get it.
I feel like most people would watch it on streams anyways.
Yeah, you would.
I don't watch it on TV. I watch it. I stream it.
Because after a long day of work, you're going home. You're probably watching Netflix or the news, if anything, right?
So A-Dot's he's not against boycott. He just said he don't really want, everywhere he sees when he turn on a game, he like to just watch it without being thrown in his face. Respect that, all right?
I had a problem with how they handled it.
Ooh. Touch on it.
So, they just walk off the game. They walk off the court. We're not coming back on the court, right? But that's kind of contradictory because your platform, the whole world is watching you on the court now, watching these post-game interviews, watching these, back in this,
Right.
not controversy, this dialogue go back
But
and
let
forth.
me ask you this. Address that. When they walked up the court, what'd you ask? Why? Right?
Well, we knew why.
But you knew even more why. Like, damn, it's that serious, right?
Right.
So when they started, not just them. Think about Major League Baseball cancel their games, soccer cancel their games. Like everybody canceled their game except for I think hockey, right?
Yeah.
I think hockey went ahead and played.
Yeah.
But you have leagues across all type of platforms is canceled. So what it did was bring awareness. Now, we can disagree with the way it went down, and I think that's
Right.
part of the problem with LeBron and then the Clippers and the Lakers all wanting to leave because the disagreement. There's no unity. We speak all the time. You know what I mean? It's like in this nation right now. Unity,
Right.
division tears it apart, and you can see that's what was going on inside the bubble when that was going down. So that's why I don't go ahead.
I think just a lot of the teams were surprised, right? Because if the Bucks said, "Hey, we're planning on doing this," then I think a lot more of the teams would have been on board.
But strategize,
Right? But then when they're all when they're finding out real time what's going on at the same time you and I are, then we're all just kind of like, why?
So let's go
Right.
ahead and go into why. Did you know that the results of the boycott? Did you see the results at all? No, you seen some of them? So the reason that they boycotted,
Yeah.
so they created all these different, because people always talk about actions, right? Let me see, actionable events. So they created a justice coalition, right? And then they also got the owners, because the owners is the one with the power. The owners are the one that can affect legislations, right?
Right.
So now all of a sudden they got the owners not only just opening up their stadiums, because the mail-in vote is the devil now, right? Open up the stadiums across the board to hold voting booths, which is huge. And on top of that, they're doing some type of injustice or civil rights campaign throughout the whole thing to keep bringing awareness to what's going on in this world.
Right.
And they just let me see. Let me say I got right here, including increasing access to voting, promoting civic engagement, and advocating for meaningful police and criminal justice reform. So now all of a sudden you got the owners lobbying for that, right?
Right.
And think about this. Same thing happened in NFL. Roger Goodell didn't make a statement until Patrick Mahomes was on that video. You know what I mean? The golden boy. LeBron James is advocating for this. So you got to get behind it. Because there ain't no NBA. NBA would not be playing right now. LeBron James said, we're not playing. We're not playing.
Well, that's what all of the other players were saying too. Hey, if LeBron goes, we're going.
Right.
Right. And so LeBron, when they're having that meeting there, LeBron, said his 5-minute piece, got up and left.
Yeah.
Then, that made a point.
Yeah.
Non-negotiable. Hey, we're sick of this. We need something to change here. And, you know, it's quite frustrating, you know, that it hasn't changed because I don't want to have the same conversation 2-3 months down the road.
Facts. And you know what? End of the day, I'm glad that I'm gonna say this. I agree a little bit with you. I agree with you, A-Dot. Like, I go to basketball to get away from things. But at the same time, I'm also for not silencing anybody's voice. You know? So that's kind of like, and if you have a platform, I have a philosophy. You play the game until you're in position to make a change. I don't care what type of game it is. Sometimes it's an employment. Sometimes you got to get a job to get yourself in a position to actually make real change. And that's kind of like, not so much like selling your soul, but like sometimes you got to just play along until you can realize like, bro, I'm in a position where I can have a voice and make a change. So that's kind of like where I stand with that, if that makes sense. You know, but let's just go right into it because there's too much political talk on here right now. So let's go right into NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
NBA.
All right.
CP3. Go ahead, let me start with you, because you said, I told him, I said CP3 is that man.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Let's break it down for me.
Yeah.
Let me say-
I said he didn't have it, man. I said he didn't have it. He was too old, and I ate my words on that one.
Ain't his word.
I gave it to him, you know.
You know what?
He is-
I would-
he's-
you know-
Off camera, right?
Yeah,
An
yeah,
apology
yeah,
was
for
made.
sure.
An apology
Yes,
was
yes,
he
made.
definitely put the
apologized.
team on his back, and he's carrying them.
Hey, so let's go right into it, man. OKC, Houston. Well, you see Russell? What's up with Russell? Is he going to show up Game 7? Who you got Game 7? I'm all over the place. What's up?
No, I got. I want the Thunder to go Game 7 because to me it looked like Russell Westbrook, right? It's when he threw that ball away there, last like 5 seconds.
Right.
Right. It's kind of like going back to your old girl. You're like, don't leave quite yet,
yeah.
right? So,
Okay.
but no, I don't know. I mean, I want the Thunder to go.
Okay.
It's been a good series. That's all you could ask for. I mean, that stare down at the end was probably one of the
Ooh,
most savage
priceless.
things
What,
I've
what-
seen
what-
on a
what about
basketball
you?
court in a minute.
Honestly, I think the Rockets will take
Rockets?
it.
You think too much firepower? Russell,
exactly. Harden, PJ Tucker. I know they got another.
Covington nice over there.
They just got too much. Firepower, which could be your downfall as well. But
Right, and you can throw up 33s a game.
Yeah.
If you make 20, you win. If you miss 20, you lose.
Yeah,
Right.
They kind of live and die by that
you
philosophy
win by,
there.
die by the sword. Yeah.
Let me ask you this though. When you watched the game last night, tell me Russell Westbrook didn't look nervous. Like he looked nervous, man. Like he looked like the shot. You remember the air ball shot? He looked like he was just. I know Russell plays fast all the time, but like, and I'm a Russell Westbrook fan, but like he looked nervous. Like he looked like he wasn't ready for it.
That's kind of been his knock his whole career. He's never been the guy. He's always had Kevin Durant, right? He's
Right.
always had Paul George, Melo. He's always had these people around him
And now
that.
Harden.
And now Harden, and so there he is. I don't know what to do with my hands,
Right.
type thing, right? And then so he was given the ball there the last 2 minutes.
Which is why. Well, you gotta ask D'Antoni that. But did you watch the clips? Harden don't even look like he wanted any part of getting the ball. But why didn't Harden have the ball? Why wasn't the play designed for Harden? Right? If Harden's your best player, you think you get him the ball.
You would think so, yeah.
you would think, right? If I'm James Harden, why the hell is he,
Right.
my old bum ass teammate here who can't
So-
shoot threes? Why is he pulling up, airballing?
So like I'm a
Throwing it away.
diehard Chris Paul fan, so I like to see Thunder go on, but I think the Rockets pose a better game versus the Lakers. You feel me? So like
Well, and that's why I kind of go with the Rockets, because I would rather see the Rockets.
I think Paul's
against
gonna
Lakers.
dominate tomorrow though. I think Paul's gonna have a great game.
He's going down swinging.
Yeah,
if
going down
anything,
swinging.
right? It's Game 7.
Yeah.
right. This is all you could ask for as a basketball fan.
So let's go to the next game 7. That's actually happening tonight. Denver Nuggets versus the Utah Jazz. Denver came back, won the last two because they was down 3-1 in the chokehold. You picked him.
I did
You
pick
picked him
him,
from the
but then,
beginning.
however, this time last week, I looked straight in that camera and I said, "Denver, you ain't shit. I'm over it."
They must have heard you like, yo,
Right,
who the
yeah.
hell this white boy calling us
Right,
and
yeah,
shit.
Jamal Murray was like, okay.
Right,
yeah,
don't worry
bitch
about
ass
it.
white
Yeah,
boy.
got you.
Right, bitch ass.
So, but I'm lying if I'm going to say, "Oh, I knew it was going to happen." I didn't. But it's fun to see, and Jamal Murray's been playing fucking lights out. He's playing the basketball very good right now.
Yeah, he said very good.
He
Yeah.
is,
How much are they gonna have left?
They got the Clippers next if they go on.
Well, no, what I'm saying is how much are they gonna have left in Game 7?
Oh, but
dropping 50, dropping 45 from.
I think that's the benefit of like staying in the same place though. You're not traveling.
that is true.
You're not. You don't have to drive even to the stadium.
Right.
You know, or like fly home or
Well, I mean,
whatever.
we kind of seen it with the Blazers though, how they they fell apart because of their fight to get into the playoffs.
Right.
But I think they're gonna fall apart. Whoever it is gonna be next round because they got the Clippers next.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
You know, this. I said this with, when the series started, is that we're gonna see this matchup, probably 8 times the next 10 years.
Right.
And these are two of the.
It's a rivalry born.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, two of the best young guards right now, same age, going at it, dropping 50 bombs a night each on each other.
And they look nice with it too.
Right.
It's flashy. It's like,
right.
you know what I mean?
It's not, I'm gonna get to the free throw and
Right.
shoot 15 free throws 50. It's
James Harden.
Right, yeah,
Jumpers,
no. Right,
dunks.
it's jumpers. Hey, I'm a Euro.
Yeah.
Shoot, lob a 3 up just from the falling in the
Yeah.
fucking
Oh,
corner.
Nasty.
Like it's
nasty.
insane. It's
All right,
fun to
so,
watch.
Real quick, let's keep it moving. We got so what's going on right now? Last time we seen what Boston was up.
Boston was up 4. I think they won.
Think they won, so they're up 2-0. It's a wrap for
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah. Boston won 102-99. They're up 2-0.
Ooh, it's over. Series over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah.
Not gonna get one.
No, the
Get 5.
no,
Think
it's
it's
6.
flat.
Boston
Six.
They
and
could
6.
probably get 1 or 2.
Boston and 6.
Boston and 6.
What do you say? 1 or 2? Boston 6 or 5?
I'm saying 5.
5. Boston 5. I gotta say 5. You know, like, I didn't realize that he beat them 4 times this past year. They only won once.
Boston's too mean with it. They're too deep.
It reminds me
They're
of
too deep.
another team. Speaking of that, it reminds me of who was it? It's the Bucks. That's right, the Bucks.
Yeah.
The Bucks lost to Miami during the season, right? I think. Wait, hold on. That's right. Yeah, it was like lost 3-1 during the season. And somebody said like, yeah, that's right. Oh,
Yeah,
that was me. That's right.
Yeah, that was
that's
you.
right. Yeah.
Then
Jimmy
the-
buckets.
This time last week, I
That's
said the
right,
Bucks
last
would
week.
win.
Yeah.
Right.
So what's
No.
up now?
Hey,
in
man.
6, Miami in 6.
Hey, yes, I agree with you.
Oh, there it
yeah,
is.
However,
Alex Mann's
Yeah.
clap for him. Clap for him.
Hey,
Let's clap for
there
him.
we go.
You get that clap.
Hey,
you
I
get
get
that
that
clap.
no, going into it, I saw Milwaukee at number 1 seed, and I knew Miami was hot, but then I watched the game. I'm like, Milwaukee can't keep up. Milwaukee can't keep doing this over a series.
I try to tell you when they're playing Orlando, they
Yeah.
let their guards shoot the ball. And when you let Orlando guards shoot the ball and you playing against a team that has guards that can shoot the ball, like you're gonna be a problem. Like when you got Goran Dragic looking like all-star,
Looking like Steve
you know,
Nash back
Steve
in the
Nash
day.
out there,
Right.
and like Jimmy's nasty, but he dropped 40 the first game with Middleton supposed to be a two-way guard, like, and then come on, they're talking about can Giannis guard him? Like, should Giannis have to guard him? I thought Middleton was a two-way player. Like,
Right.
why you gonna let him drop 40? Like, Middleton, you had a great game because they let you. Like, the job is to stop Giannis, not you, Middleton. We want everybody else to try to beat us, you know?
Well, let's see what happens now if Giannis switches up onto Butler.
He won't. That's not how they play. Their coach isn't that smart. I'm gonna say it.
Right, but you would think if I could figure that out watching
Yeah.
the TV, right? That hey, maybe some adjustment here because they were just getting chewed up.
Yeah.
They were getting eaten
Speaking
alive.
Speaking of that, reminds me of Nick Nurse for the Toronto Raptors. They got a kid named Butcher on the bottom that plays center behind Gasol.
Yeah.
Why the hell ain't he in the game? He don't never play the game. And when he gets to play in the bubble, the dude was balling out. And he's a young guy. Why you got old ass Gasol in that game playing against young ass Boston? It makes no sense.
Probably
Coach
just
of the year.
probably just because
let's get
Gasol
it
is
right,
older.
baby.
Probably just because he's older, has more playoff experience.
All right, man.
Right.
So since we just ran through that real quick.
Well, the Raptors, they're a whack-ass organization. They trained down here in Fort Myers. Why the hell do you want to come to Fort Myers of all
I
fucking
didn't understand
places?
that. Yeah. Like, what the fuck you coming here for?
Hey, they traveling Draymond Arena though, right?
Yeah, down
yeah.
by FGCU there.
Yeah, so
But
whatever.
all right. They probably just looked up nice speeches in
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah.
Lonnie
Yeah,
Kai
see,
popped
beaches
up.
and-
Yeah,
Right.
well, nice.
Oh, very nice.
Wow. Yeah, you're
All
right.
right.
They're a dumbass organization for that one.
Yeah.
All right, so I got the man from the Raiders here. So I already told y'all before, anytime y'all see anybody wearing football gear, we talking football on this show. So before we get into the AFC West, let's just run down some NFL hot topics real quick, all right? So obviously everybody knows about the Jags releasing Leonard Fournette. You shaking your head.
I'm shaking my head. Yeah. Dave Caldwell up there, their GM. I'm gonna start calling him David Blaine.
Yeah.
The trash ass GM hasn't been fired in about 10 years now.
Oh man.
13 of their last 20 first-round draft picks aren't with the team anymore. What the hell are you doing, guy? What are you doing?
Oh, him with the stat. Hey,
What are you
You hit me
doing?
with the. You hit me in the messenger, and you
Yeah.
said the same type of thing. Tell me about it.
I asked you straight up, what the hell are they doing? Like you went to the AFC Championship a couple years back. That next offseason, you get rid of Bouye.
Oh yeah.
Then you just start dropping Calais Campbell, Yannick and whatever.
Right. That guy.
Like, now Leonard Fournette, like Allen Robinson, like you getting rid of
Jalen
all-
Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey.
What,
like,
yeah,
what do you, and then you made the point that they're tanking for a quarterback. Are
But
you
are
that
they-
confident in Sunshine that he's gonna take you to
about-
the promised land?
Are they tanking for Trevor or failing for Fields?
That's right. He's trying to roll work. Like,
yeah, you like that?
I am intelligent. Like, nah, man.
Right.
Like, so
I read a
did say
book
that.
this one time. It had a word in it.
But now, like, you have to think, like, is that what the plan is tanking? Because that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
There's
for
no
sure.
there's no way as a coach of that team we're gonna try to put the best players out on the field at all times. Motherfucker, no, you're not. No,
Right,
you're
right,
not.
right.
You got rid of all your best
You
players.
got rid of all your best players, right?
Reminded me of what was the dude that was the head coach of the Eagles, and he just started dropping all their
Chip
players.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Kelly. Like, this,
Yeah, man.
That's what it's reminding me of. Like they're just
You
getting
know
rid
what?
of all their best
It
players.
kind of does have a eerie familiar. Like, it sounds kind of like, maybe, but. So you got how you say it, Ngakwe?
Yannick Ngakwe, yeah.
Ngakwe. Okay. Yeah,
Hit
yeah,
that.
it's tough. I'm gonna say
Tough one.
I'm gonna
I'm
say
gonna let
Yannick.
you have that one.
Oh, words are
I'm gonna
hard.
say Yannick. So Yannick goes to Minnesota though. Team up with Hunter, chase down your Bears. How you feeling about that?
I don't like
Real
it.
quick, don't
I,
like
I
it?
don't like it. First of all, we have MVP Mitchell Trubisky back there, all right? And this man can't, hit the broadside of a fucking barn if you ask him
You
to.
got Nick
So-
Foles though. He's back.
Right, Trubisky's going to throw one pass into the fucking dirt, he'll get pulled, and then his house will get burnt down. That's just how it goes
That's
up
how it
there.
goes.
You know,
Chicago ruthless.
We have a terrible line, right? And Mike Zimmer is just a fucking
You know Mike
mean.
Zimmer?
No, he's a mean defensive coach. I wish I had
yeah,
Zimmer.
yeah.
He's a mean defensive coach.
He's
and
coming at you. Yeah,
he's gonna send blitzes on fucking like punts.
Yeah.
He'll send fucking double safety blitzes at your guy.
I mean, you have Khalil Mack, so you could do that.
yeah, no, we can't stop it though. We have no line, no O line.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, which is why we kind of fucking sucked last year because we couldn't get the ground game going.
But also, you guys are missing someone on defense though. Who was it?
Hicks.
Yeah. So like, you need Hicks to make a little,
Right.
relevant, because
Yeah, we had Leonard to sack Floyd.
Yeah.
That's
You
not
got the.
necessarily true though. You don't need. Listen,
Okay.
I'm very familiar with Khalil Mack.
I know you are.
Yeah, I
Let's
know
speak
you
on
are.
it.
Hey,
Raider-
thanks
Raider
for that.
Nation.
I'm very
Thanks for
familiar
that.
with him, and we didn't have nobody on our line, but
Okay.
he still blew that shit up.
So why wasn't he blowing up like last year? I think he had 8.5
I don't.
sacks.
What do you guys run?
What do you
A
mean?
defensive scheme.
4-3.
4-3. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe it's the
Well, they had
schemes that are just
people
not
hurt
working.
though. They had.
No,
had
we
some,
had our 2 interior nose tackles
Yeah.
hurt, and then he was playing with like a sprained shoulder half
Yeah.
the season.
I mean, no matter who you got, he's drawing a double team regardless.
Yeah.
But this man can knock anybody on their ass.
Right.
Yeah, he missing him. He like, come back, Khalil. Come back.
No, I don't fuck with Khalil.
Yeah.
I can't.
Broke your
I
heart.
can't rock with somebody like that, bro.
He broke
like,
your heart. He said,
Yes.
go ahead, say it. It's okay, say it.
Hey, it's okay to cry. We've
No,
been
that's
here.
okay,
We've
man.
been here.
It's
See,
You're right, baby.
this is the thing. Now, if I understand we don't offer you shit and you just like, okay, I need to move on to get a better payday, whatever, that's
Right,
fine.
right.
But when we offer you so much,
The
and you
world.
want like, you
We
want like
offered him the
3 million
world.
more than 145 million, yo, you bugging.
He just wanted out. That's just saying.
No,
He
yeah,
just
yeah,
wanted
for sure,
out.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But it's like, okay, that leaves a sour taste in my mouth for,
Yeah, no.
for you.
Right.
I love you because you did some things for us.
Right.
I ain't gonna hate you for that. I get it, you want your money, but damn. Dude.
Right, no, you made me a happy Raiders fan for the
Oh,
first
for
time
sure,
in about
for sure.
30 years, right?
I was able to root for that game.
Yeah.
Right? No.
Oh,
So
we got payback. We beat them in London.
I mean, y'all got a lot of capital for that too. Y'all got a lot of picks.
Hey, we gave you Josh
Trying to
Jacobs.
build it up.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got Josh Jacobs off of
Yeah,
his pick.
you got the interior dude too, Colin Farrell too, right? Is that same pick or different?
Nah, Colin
I
Farrell
know
was
y'all
the
trade
higher
a bunch
one.
of
No,
stuff.
that
That
wasn't us.
No,
I don't think so.
no, 'cause y'all weren't that bad. Oh,
We-
y'all were
no.
actually y'all went to the playoffs that year, right?
Yeah, no, we were the Josh
Yeah.
Jacobs.
No, I think that was our own pick, probably.
yeah.
Probably.
Probably our own pick. We
All
had
right, so,
three.
hey,
we
real
had
quick.
three. We had yours.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We got Coop.
Yeah.
Mark Cooper. Hey, Coop. You know what I'm
Garbage.
saying?
No
Garbage.
hands.
Garbage.
Not garbage.
No hands.
No hands.
You talking about, what you
Garbage.
talking about? You
Garbage.
talking about 1100 hands?
No,
Talking
for,
about
for,
that?
for y'all,
Talking
because
about
he
that?
actually probably
Yeah,
wanted to
because
play
you
for
want to
y'all.
play. Nobody want to play for y'all.
But for his
that's
whole
the theme.
years
you see
with
that?
us-
That's the theme. No, you just seen the theme. That's the theme. Khalil Mack wanted out. Now all of a sudden,
Yeah, but
Mark
see,
Cooper
who-
couldn't catch.
who would
Now all of a
wa-
sudden, now all of a
Hey,
sudden,
hey,
he's
I'm
coming
just speaking on facts. I'm
I'm
just
just
numbers,
saying too, man.
statistics.
Right, no,
When he
see,
played
who,
for us,
who,
yeah.
who would want to play for the Cowboys though when they lose to the
Everybody,
Eagles? When they
everybody.
lose to the Eagles.
This guy. This guy.
A practice squad
See,
receiver.
all his years with us, he led the league in drop passes.
Everybody wants to play
every
for the
single,
Cowboys.
every
okay?
single year.
Jerry Jones.
Nah.
$1
Is that why
million
Earl
big
Thomas is there now? Is that why he's there
He's
right
not
now?
there. We
Yeah,
getting
everyone
that.
wants to play the
Listen, real quick.
Cowboys.
Leonard Fournette, all right? Back to Leonard Fournette. Stay with the Jags real quick before we move off of it. Where's he going? So I got sent this thing where it showed me, 6 teams that are very interested in him. I want y'all to tell me which one y'all think and why. What's up, all right? You got New England Patriots. I get loaded already backfield. I don't know that one. Chicago Bears, your team. You can tell me why that fits. Don't you got Montgomery back there?
Yeah.
He said
And
don't.
Cohen.
Yeah,
You still got Cohen, right?
yeah, you got
He's a-
Cohen, and you got the Chiefs. I get the Chiefs. You said you don't know why.
I don't get it.
You got Damian Williams is sitting, right? He said
And that
offensive
and
coordinator.
first-round running back.
Clyde dude from
you
LSU.
got a first round running back, but he's rookie. You know, you want.
Everybody
So
else
so
is
so
confident
so,
in him.
so is
But he's not.
Josh
He's not.
Jacobs.
Is
He
he a
kinda tore
talented
it up.
type back though? Is Clyde Edward? Is he a talented?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't even know.
I
what
don't
college
think
he
he's
went
gonna
to.
be used like a. He's like.
And then he can
Is
catch.
he like a? Yeah,
he
he's
can
like
catch
a,
out
he's
of
like a
the
Damian Williams though.
He's number 7 in fantasy football for running backs. I mean,
What the hell?
Ooh.
yes, over
Thanks,
Derrick
man. I got my
Henry,
draft on
over
Sunday.
Josh
I
Jacobs,
got my draft
on
over a lot
Sunday.
of people.
No,
Like, he hasn't done nothing.
So they got the Rams on there. Rams don't really have a running
Rams,
back.
I could see.
Yeah,
'cause
Rams.
Cam Akers.
Yeah.
That's really all they got.
Yup, they got the rookies. Same
Yeah.
thing. You got Washington football team. They just lost Darius Geis.
Geis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Darius Geis is gone. So
It's,
yeah, Washington football team. He laughing. He like, yeah, that's a real thing. I said Rams, Chiefs, football team.
Football team.
Right, yeah.
What's your team? The football team.
Yeah,
That one team.
Like,
yeah. I wonder what their gear gonna look
Right.
like. Just a big F on
Yeah.
it.
FT.
FT.
Oh, Lord.
TCFC.
Hey, man. Then they got the Eagles. So you got the Eagles, you got the football team, you got the Rams, you got the Chiefs, you got the Bears, and you got the Patriots. Where y'all think Ferentz going?
The football team. No, fuck 'em.
Hey, he might though. He might go to the football team. They lost. They lost
So,
somebody.
you know, it's the Patriots, right? I would not be surprised if Bill Belichick came up to a microphone, you know,
This guy.
yeah, so, you know, there's a really good running back out there, and we just signed him for nickels on the dollar, right? And then he
sure.
goes, right, that's what he did with fucking Cam Newton, right? Or former MVP. He got him for like a
So
mil.
imagine Cam Newton and Leonard Fournette. Think about that package. You think what Josh McDaniels can do with that?
Well, Josh
I don't think
McDaniels
he's going
going to
there. What do
coach
you
in
think?
Denver.
Well, I
Where do you
mean-
think he's going?
I don't think he's going there
what
either.
I think he's going to LA probably. Rams.
Rams.
Because I feel like they need it the most. Like you said, the Eagles, they got Miles Sanders. You said the Chiefs, they got a first-round running back, Damian Williams. Eagles, you know,
You know,
maybe.
you know,
The
the
Patriots
Patriots-
got Miles Sanders.
See, the thing about the
and-
Patriots don't ever really utilize their running backs anyway.
They got so many. They still
They
got
always have.
Damian-
They still have Rex Burkhead. They have James
You know,
White.
you'll
they
get
have
that- you'll get-
Damian, they got
Michelle.
Damian Harris from Alabama too.
Right.
You know, get this- he ain't
yeah,
play that.
no, I mean,
It's like they'll start one guy one week, the next week you won't ever see him on the field
Yeah.
again. You'll see another guy.
right, yeah, he'll
That's
take
how they
off
are.
in fantasy,
Yeah,
get
for
30
sure.
points, you'll pick him
It's
up,
like, damn,
drop,
I started James
right?
White week 2. You don't even touch the fucking field.
Not even mad as shit.
Yeah, like,
Mad as shit.
that's
Like,
why
bruh.
you cannot trust a Patriot running back.
Right, no,
Never.
you can't.
Hey, that's a fact for all you guys watching. Let's get it right. Do not ever trust Patriots running back.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
draft them. It's a setup. It's a setup.
You
They're
know.
like the 49ers. You can't trust their running backs either.
You
Like,
know,
you don't know which running back's gonna ball out. Like, you know.
Well, Breda's gone, right?
Yeah, he's in Miami.
Yeah,
now.
but they still
Miami,
got
so-
they got Coleman and they got Mozart and they got another one.
Oh yeah, Raheem Mostert.
Yeah.
Oh, they got the dude from Minnesota that
Yeah.
hurt himself.
Yeah.
He was out for the whole year. I
Yeah,
can't remember his
they
name.
they always
one
got
dude.
running backs,
Yeah,
man.
that
Kyle Shanahan just does a platoon. Let's stay with the running backs real quick.
No. I think to answer your question though,
Go ahead.
Fournette I think is going to LA.
LA?
And Bell,
Talk
workhorse.
them into it.
Because where was LA last year when Gurley was hurt? They weren't
Yeah,
doing jack.
facts.
So
facts.
he
He said he wants to go to Rams too, so that kind of helps the situation.
Oh, well, there you
He
go.
said that's
Yeah.
where he wants like to be.
So,
when
meet
somebody
up with
likes
Rams
to be
and-
somewhere.
right, the
Plus,
Los
you already
Angeles
got Ramsey
Jaguars.
over there. You got Ramsey over there. You
Los
got
Angeles
probably,
Jaguars.
Little Jaguar
Gotta be
reunion over
something
there.
going on behind the
man.
scenes,
Nah,
getting back over there.
Fournette to the Rams, I think that's
Okay,
it.
y'all heard it first. Look at it right. Hey, A-Dot caught it. I'm gonna give him his props. He said the Rams. I said I don't give a fuck. No, I'm just playing. Let's keep it moving. Alvin Kamara, possible holdout. What type of impact is that on the Saints? Are they Super Bowl contenders still? I mean, because they went and got who they get? They got another running back. Was it Ty Montgomery? They got Ty Montgomery, and they still got I know Murray. They still got Murray, right?
Yeah, they still have him.
And they got somebody else. I can't think of it. They got another running back.
Taysom Hill.
Nah, you got
Well, I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
So, but they also
You
got
can
you
do
got
everything.
Emmanuel Sanders over there to
Right.
help out Drew Brees with
Thomas.
yeah, Michael Thomas. So what's up? Is that speak on it? Is that a problem? Should the Saints be worried? Should they go ahead and pay him?
No, they shouldn't be worried because even with Kamara on the field, Michael Thomas caught 150 fucking balls. So
Yeah.
his touches went from 20 a game, whether it's 10 rushing, 10 catching.
He did drop off big time
To-
this past season.
Well, and that's what I was gonna.
Go ahead.
He didn't really do much for the team, anyways, when he was on the field.
Right.
So I don't think it'll be a big problem.
I remember getting
And
Kamara.
Murray's not a scrub.
No, right.
When
When he's the right
Kamara's
team.
hurt and he's playing, he's balling out.
He actually
for
did more for them last year than Kamara did.
And just my luck, I drafted him number 5 overall in fantasy this year.
Was that Tavis Murray?
No,
Kamara.
Kamara.
Yeah.
Hey, don't be mad. I drafted Fournette, so
Oh.
Shit.
I just gotta now wait and see where he goes.
That's
Oh.
tough.
Yeah. Ooh.
No,
Ooh.
not much of a drop off. The Saints are still going to be the Saints. They're going to lose to the Vikings in some fucking miraculous fashion.
Yeah.
Right? Every playoff, the
Alright.
past 3 years.
Okay. So he said it don't matter. Saints are gonna be the Saints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. All right. So
As long
let's.
as you got Drew Brees and Michael Thomas.
This is staying with the running backs, all right? But this is like it's a multiple. Actually, it's gonna be like a 3-point question, right? I got a whole bunch of questions in one, all right? So Joe Mixon gets a contract, right? Making him the 6th paid overall running back inside the league right now, all right?
I feel like nobody knows who the fuck that dude is.
Joe
though.
Mixon?
Yeah. I mean,
People need
he's-
to watch his Oklahoma film, and you'll know exactly who
Right.
the hell he is.
No,
he got in
he
trouble for
balls.
punching that dude inside the bar,
Right.
and that's what basically
And then he dropped.
Dropped to the
He-
third
he-
round.
Yeah, he was a first round guy.
first round pick, dropped to the 3rd round, balled out when you're in Cincinnati,
Which is
Cincinnati,
unheard of.
you go there to die.
Unheard of.
Like, you go there to die.
They don't
Yeah.
even have a damn indoor practice field in
Yeah,
Cincinnati.
Yeah, in Cincinnati.
That's insane to
me. But so he gets paid six paid overall running back in the league right now. Dalvin Cook was going to sit out. Just staying with the theme of Al Kamara sitting holding out. Dalvin Cook was going to sit out, but he showed up to camp. He doing his thing. So I'm gonna run off the prices that some of these running backs are getting paid. I need y'all to place Dalvin Cook and Alvin Kamara where they should be at. Okay. So you got Christian McCaffrey at 16 mil. Imagine that, 16 million a year. Woo, to play football.
He deserves it.
Yeah, he raw.
So hard.
Zeke Elliott, my man. Zeke, feed him.
Garbage.
15 million. Yeah, right.
Straight basura.
Yeah. This guy. You man. Let me keep it moving. Le'Veon Bell, 13.1 million at 3. David Johnson, your boy, 13 mil. David Johnson, think about that. 13 mil. Number 4, Derrick Henry, 12.5 mil at 5. Then Joe Mixon, 12 mil. Where does Dalvin Cook and Alvin Kamara?
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. I get it out of my system. Where do they place on that? Where would you put him?
Dalvin top 3.
Dalvin, so ahead of Le'Veon Bell,
Yeah.
13.1. Yeah.
Because he didn't do jack shit in his first year with the Jets anyway, and now the coaches don't even want him on the Jets.
Oh,
They're like, we
they
didn't sign
overpaid,
this
like,
dude.
yeah, yeah.
We didn't sign this dude. We don't want him.
So he's overpaid already.
He's overpaid already.
Okay. So over David Johnson, yeah, easy.
Yes.
And over Derrick Henry.
I don't
Henry
know.
should be higher.
Henry should be top 3. I don't know why he's not. He took that team
Because
friendly
you got
deal.
Christian McCaffrey and you got Zeke Elliott. That's why.
He should be
He
3
sh-
though.
he
So he should be 3. So he
Right.
should be okay. So then you put what? Dalvin Cook underneath Henry?
No, I still put Dalvin at 3.
Okay,
but
and
I'm
put him
saying
at
because Henry
Okay.
took that team
What
friendly
about
deal,
you?
he could have
You
gotten a
agree
lot
with that?
more.
Off of that list,
Yeah.
yes, he should be ahead of Le'Veon, definitely ahead of David Johnson. Derrick Henry should be higher, and then Alvin Kamara.
Where is he at?
Again, it's
Oh,
like
above David Johnson because they pretty much do the same.
David Johnson,
things.
we can all agree that David Johnson's contract was a bad contract.
He
Okay?
had
I mean,
he had that 1 year he got paid.
let's be honest though, in the beginning of the first half of the season when he was playing, he was balling out.
Yeah, I mean,
Until Kenyon Drake came and was like, yeah.
Then
take a
Cliff
back seat.
Kingsbury, right? Yeah.
Take a back seat 'cause I'm about to ball the fuck out. Like, so it was kind of just like it was a bad luck situation there
Situations
for
are
David
situational.
Johnson. Yes.
All right.
so you still think he's worth 13 mil though?
No.
That's more
Bad
than 10,
contract.
not 13.
Yeah. All right. So now we got all that these analytics, money, cap out the way.
Could you imagine
you-
16 mil just to grab the rock and just fucking run for your life?
Oh man, you
you
should see the
imagine?
basketball
But
players
McAfee's
getting
the
played.
whole offense, so that's why I'm not even
He is.
mad at that.
He
Bro.
is.
Like,
In facts, he is though.
Right.
he literally does everything.
Everything.
Mm.
I know what
Besides kick
team.
field goals.
You know what team. You know what team doesn't do everything.
Cowboys.
Oh, you
the
got throw my
Raiders.
team out there. You're a Bears fan, bro.
Falcons.
You a Bears fan.
ATL.
Cowboys.
Falcons.
Damn.
Listen.
6 and 10.
Oh yeah, he said Falcons 6 and 10. Let's keep that in the background. Yeah, Icy just quiet. Like I'm just gonna stay over here. I'm gonna be quiet for this one. Nah, so AFC West. I told him come on here. We're gonna talk about it. See what they don't look like. Let me just go like this. All right, I'm gonna tell you what's predicted by a lot of the analytics that I've seen so far. I'm just gonna give you the rundown, and you tell me where this is wrong at. Okay. All right, and me and Alex will make sure you get it right because you definitely gonna hype up your team. So let's see what you about. All right. So Chiefs 12-4. Agree?
Yeah.
9-7 Chargers. This was before Derwin James got out for the season.
Right.
Out half the year. Last year he was supposed to be out for the season and still came back. I don't know how that worked. Like
Superman.
poor dude, bro. That's a talent right there, man.
Oh man, Listen, he plays for the Ops, but he's a Florida State guy, so
Yeah.
I rock with him.
Yeah. So
Yo, he reminds me of that one safety, Redskins, was gunned down.
Sean Taylor.
He reminds me a little bit of him.
Yeah,
A little
he
bit.
covers the field and he can hit,
Oh,
and
yeah.
like, he can,
With
but he
legs.
covers ground and he can make plays. And that's
I know it
Blaze.
though,
that's
man.
one of
Because I'm like I said, I'm a Florida State guy, so I seen him, and when they picked him, I was like, oh, that's gonna be a problem.
yeah,
Just like when Eric Berry was taken, I was like, that's gonna be a problem.
yeah. Eric
Because you
Berry.
see them play all this, you know, man. It's like,
Yeah. So Chargers 9-7. Agree?
No.
No,
I don't-
they
No.
dropped.
They dropped
Yeah.
because of Derwin James.
Yeah.
Of not
it's the
being there.
best-
So
the
how
best
many
defensive
wins they get?
They're not 9-7, probably
Yeah.
7-9.
7-9. Flip it.
6 and 10 maybe.
Yeah. So
Depend-
Derwin James hurts them a lot. It cost them like
For sure.
3 or 4 games.
For sure.
hurts them a lot.
Okay.
Because
They-
all
they-
that pressure leads on to Joey Bosa, and it's just
Right, and then they have that iffy QB situation to begin with. You got
Yeah, well,
Tyrod
you got-
Taylor who can ball.
yeah.
Right.
But,
he's
you know,
only
it-
like maybe at tops a 9-win quarterback. You know
Right,
what I mean?
but
you're
then,
in the
you know-
AFC. Who y'all play this year? What's your schedule look like? I didn't get to pull it up. Do you know offhand? Like what's like I know y'all obviously play each other, but you play like 2 other divisions.
Yeah.
Right.
We can get back to that
yeah,
while
yeah,
you check
I'll
that
look it
out. So we got Broncos at 8-8. I know you don't like the Broncos.
The one team I hate the most is the Chiefs. But
The Chiefs?
yeah.
Yeah. What's up? Broncos 8-8. I honestly think they'll be better than that because I kind of like what they did. I kind of like Drew Lock. I ain't gonna lie.
You know, he was lighting it up. He went, 4-1 in the last 5 games. And that was when he didn't know how to throw a football.
Right.
Right. So now, he's familiar with this offense after having a whole offseason. Their head coach, that Vic Fangio guy, everywhere he's gone has gone better.
Right.
Right. When he left Chicago, my heart was broken.
Right.
Talk about a broken heart when Mac leaves, right? So, that, we got Pagano. That's, an obvious downgrade. But no, the Broncos, I think, are going to be a problem.
Yeah.
9-7, maybe 10-6.
Yeah. See, I'm on the same boat because I think their defense is good enough, but I think that 3-headed monsters they got a wide receiver, and you got Noah Fant. They did their tackle is sitting though, right? It's one of their tackles is sitting because of COVID or whatever.
Something like
so that could be.
Well, they also got Melvin Gordon as well.
Yeah,
which,
you got Melvin Gordon
everyone
with
forgets
Phillip
about.
Lindsay.
Eh.
You got Melvin Gordon. You got Melvin Gordon. No, you got Phillip Lindsay. Hey, go ahead, let's hear about it. Tell us about how they trash since you.
Which AFC West team?
What's that?
Which one?
We talking about the Broncos.
The Broncos. Listen, man.
He don't know.
Where you want me to start?
He's like,
Offense, defense.
Matter of fact, don't you tell me why the Raiders are not gonna be 7-9? Because that's what they're predicted at. Tell me why. Is that 7-9?
Yeah,
Is
first
that real?
off, fuck predictions.
Yeah.
That shit don't do
Okay.
nothing for me.
All right. So what's up? Where you gonna be at? Let's hear it. Make a prediction.
When I looked at our schedule, I had us at 9-7.
9-7. Make the playoffs.
Yeah,
we got an extra one this year, right? A 7 this year, right?
So that's why I'm putting him in that wild card position.
So 2 teams.
You just said it yourself. Chargers looking at a 7-9.
Right.
So that already puts us in the 2-3 range. You feel me? Broncos, we sweeping them. So
Sweeping the Broncos. We got to tell me why, though. You ain't so you just listen. Just because your co-host is a Broncos fan, I need to know something.
I mean,
let me hear about it.
tells
He
you.
just trying
It
to
speaks,
skate around it real
it speaks
quick.
for itself. We're the Bronco fans. They were
Yeah.
scared to show up. They didn't want to show up. Just
No,
like the
no,
Broncos,
no,
just
no.
like them on the field, they ain't gonna show up, bro.
Oh.
Locke is. I honestly, I don't believe in Locke.
You don't believe in Locke?
Cortland, son, he's beast. Judy, we don't know yet. It's still a rookie.
Man, you
I'm
believe
not
in
gonna.
Judy. You
I'm not
ain't
jumping on
lying.
any rookies. I don't jump on any rookies. I gotta
If
wait.
he
and
got
see.
you could give
the
him-
Raiders though, would you be
Henry
singing
Ruggs.
same
I'm not
tone?
sitting here saying he's gonna ball the fuck out. I gotta wait and see.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just because you're good in college don't mean it's gonna translate well in the NFL.
Facts.
We've seen it from
We've seen it
plenty
with
of players who
Mitch
would ball the.
So
There you
tell me why the Raiders right now, with your so much uncertainty. Tell me why they're gonna be 9-7. Like I gotta hear it because
One
like,
of the best
all
offensive lines in the NFL.
Ooh,
One of the best running backs in the NFL.
where you from?
Oh, Bama, baby.
Roll Tide. I had to get that in
Don't-
there.
don't be
You know what
sucking
I'm
his
saying?
dick right now. Don't be doing that.
Yeah.
I can't talk shit about Bama because they whooped our ass in
Yeah.
college.
Right, look at him.
so
He's
it's
all
like,
smiley and
Yeah,
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Darren Waller.
Flashing
Darren
the
Waller.
whitely pearls.
Do I need to say more? Darren
Hey,
Waller. So
beast.
offense is solidified.
What? Who's your
We got
quarterback
some
though?
good-
You doing
Derek
Carr or Mariota?
So
I
what's
mean, we could pull up the statistics.
Who you want?
no. So what?
Mariota?
Yeah, who you want to
Fuck
start?
no.
No, Carr.
Hell
You
no.
said Carr's team.
Now this is my last year of like really believing in this guy. I love him to death because he's a very good person, very good guy. But this is my last year of like, okay, you have the weapons. There is no more excuses. Last year, okay, Antonio Brown fucked everybody over, forced guys into roles that they weren't.
But now you
really,
set.
Yeah,
Now
there.
you-
So now it's like, okay, this is probably your most talented team since we went 13-3
So
with Michael Crabtree and Amari Cooper and these guys.
is that the hate with Carr because he never got the next step? He never took you to the playoff.
Well,
Never did, or
yeah,
he did, but
well, that because obviously his record
Yeah.
is not great. And then after his MVP season, when he broke his leg,
Got
Yeah.
hurt.
he's been ever since he's been very
that-
hesitant.
yeah, is that what
He's
it is?
scared, and that's how I look at it. He's scared because he doesn't want to feel that again.
Because last time I seen him, it was the MVP season. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
for
well, why do they hate him? This dude's balling right now.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you look at the statistics, bro, he
Yeah.
had one of his best years in his in his
And
history.
his
Yeah.
best receiver was what? Hunter Renfro, right?
Hunter Renfro,
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Tyrell Williams, who was hurt half the year.
He's hurt now.
Darren
out for
Waller
the
was
season.
your best receiver,
Yeah.
and he came on out of nowhere.
right.
You know, so I feel it is a lot of hate towards the guy because he doesn't put up the flashy numbers,
Right.
but he's giving you 75% completion
Yeah.
percentage, and he's giving you the touchdowns with no interceptions, and he's doing it with guys that no one's ever heard of.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. This year is like, okay, you got the receivers.
Right.
So
right.
what are you gonna do with it?
Right.
Now, yeah, your
All right.
defense is pretty fucking bad, so you're gonna have to put up those numbers.
Right.
Is it
So-
better this year?
It is for sure better.
Yeah.
I think it's very
Y'all added some people.
Oh, yeah, Corey Littleton, who I feel like is very underappreciated in this league. I feel like everybody looks at him like he's trash or something. And
Right.
if you look at him, he was one of the best pass coverage linebackers in the NFL.
Right.
So I don't see where that comes
Right.
from. And then Nick Kwiatkowski, who you should know very
Yeah.
well,
He-
he
he's
came
solid.
on
He's
for
nice.
you guys,
He's
and he
solid.
was a very solid player.
Solid.
Damon Arnett is a rookie, so like I said, we'll wait and see with him.
That
Jonathan
was
Abram,
kind of like a reach for that, right?
yeah, it was. But I mean, one of the best corners in college last year.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
I
he
think
wa-
Okuda was on his team as well, so
Yeah,
that's
got
why
it,
they
got it.
also like, okay, you know, he only did good because Okuda was over. But
Right.
if you really think about it, everybody was avoiding Kuda and they were attacking. They were
Right.
attacking
So
Arnett.
he was getting a whole
So
lot
you would
more.
feel like Arnett would get the most.
Have the better
And
sampler
he
size.
had
Arnett-
the
Arnett's
better-
small though. Ain't he like 5'10"?
Yeah, he's a smaller
Yeah.
guy. He's a smaller guy, but
Slot
you know.
corner.
Could be a
Yeah.
slot, yeah. But you know,
Jonathan Abram didn't play last year, but I
huge.
seen. I like him.
Huge.
He was
really
fun to
do.
watch on
Yeah,
Hard
for sure,
Knocks.
for
Yeah,
sure.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Like he's telling Steve Smith, like, man, if you played, I would bust your ass. Like I like that. I like that
Yeah.
fire.
Like that
because
fire.
Right.
I like that cockiness.
Right.
Like,
Little,
it just has to
little
translate.
Jamal Adams in
Yeah,
there.
it just has to translate to the.
So
on the
9 and 7 make the playoffs.
field. Yes.
Okay. You got something to say about that?
It's a tough division. It wouldn't surprise me if 3 teams made the playoffs.
3.
Yeah.
Who you got? You got Broncos going too? Oh yeah, you said 10 and 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It wouldn't surprise me.
I know a team ain't making the playoffs, the Chicago Bears. But anyway, let me keep it moving.
This dude's a
Earl
Cowboy
Thomas
fan.
Hey,
We
Earl.
play the AFC North, so we play the. Was it the AFC North? No, NFC South. Saints, Bucks.
Oh,
That changes
Falcons.
things.
That changes things. Ooh.
But Saints we play. It's our home opener, so that's
Yeah,
week
yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Week 1 is the Panthers.
No, Saints play Tampa home over there.
No, our home opener.
Week
oh,
2.
okay,
Vegas.
okay,
Week 2.
okay.
So
Yo, that's a badass stadium.
Oh,
They
man.
got go- I've
One
seen
point-
that shit in
1.4. I
Hey,
believe
they said
it
it's
was.
still gonna be like half the stadium, right? They're gonna allow half the people got to wear
Are
face
they?
masks or something. Yeah,
I know
Yo,
some teams
it's
are
like
doing
50% capacity.
that.
or
Yeah, some
something
teams
like
are
that.
doing that.
Yo, I was in Vegas around New Year's. I mean,
Alright.
that's the prettiest fucking
Oh,
stadium I'd
I love
seen.
it. I love
It's-
it.
Listen, we gotta like
Vegas.
wrap this
Vegas,
up because
baby.
I want to try to make this Denver game, Denver Utah game 7 just started.
Oh, I'm
tip
definitely
off,
watching
Oh,
that.
yeah?
Right.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. So before we close out, Earl Thomas, got an idea where he's
ET.
going.
I told you I think he's going to you guys.
Going to Dallas?
I think he's going to the Chargers.
Ooh.
Because,
Well,
uh,
now with Derwin out.
Because
yeah.
with Derwin out, defensive coordinator was with them in Seattle there.
Okay.
And, you know, I
hey,
think,
look at Al dropping bombs today. Hey, listen.
how about it?
You know what's crazy though? That doesn't scare me at all.
What?
That doesn't
Like,
Yeah.
put any
they-
fear
they
in my
gonna-
heart.
they
To
gonna-
see ET go to
Right, yeah.
LA, like
Yeah.
it don't.
He'll just be
I'm
flipping
more
y'all off
happy that
whenever he
Derwin-
misses
I
a
don't-
tackle,
our,
right?
our receivers don't have to see Derwin James on the other
Yeah.
side for however long. I don't know if he's out. He's out for the whole year or is he?
They're
It's
saying
like- it's
six,
like 6
six to
months,
eight-
yeah,
6 to
6 to 8
months.
months,
Okay,
yeah.
so he's out for the year. Yeah.
Looking like it. I mean, last time they said the same thing. He ended up coming back to play, right? So we'll see. A-Dot from the Scumbags EX3 Network.
sir.
Appreciate you coming on,
Appreciate
man.
y'all for having me, man. Had a
Yeah, we
good
definitely
time.
we definitely gotta do this when football season really gets
Oh, yeah.
going. You know.
Yeah.
We gotta
sure.
tape his hands down. Clap.
Yeah.
What? All the clapping?
Just keep his hands just like this. This whole podcast is like this.
He ready. He like a Jason. He definitely a Jason Garrett fan. You know, he has a shirt. You know.
Yeah, you got a Jason Garrett shirt.
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know, the coach who took you to the playoffs last, Jason Garrett.
So.
Wait, that's your head coach?
No.
No,
Oh.
that's a giant. That's a Giants.
Oh yeah, that's a Giants
coordinator.
I
Yeah.
thought my boy's so bad about that. 'Cause
Right.
I hated Jason Garrett. Like, oh,
No.
he's what you
Yeah,
got now.
you-
So.
hey, good run, good run over there. That's like you. You got a lot in common. Jason Garrett just claps for no reason. That's what this guy does. Like,
Nah,
hey, Alex Mans, we clap for him. I was just
Oh.
like, hey, I'm
Dak
playing,
threw an
listen.
interception.
You're
Hey,
right.
hey, it's okay. Get him next time.
Hey,
Hey,
7-9, 7-9.
hey.
Better than Atlanta.
8-8, bro.
Damn, dog.
Jason 8-8 Garrett. That's his name. Jason 8-8 Garrett. 7-9. You like don't undervalue us, okay? See, we average. Nah, man. Listen. Like, comment, share, subscribe,
For sure,
all
for
that
sure.
good stuff. Pleasure. All this. Peace and love. We out.
Yo, it's time to get it right. This is a show that's not about stats, not about numbers. It's about facts. Facts. Facts.